Good morning, everyone. This is your teacher, Miss Rita. Today I will be explaining to you Lesson 3, Chapter 3, How do Adaptations Help Animals? It's on your books on page 121. Before we start explaining this new lesson, I need you to open your books on page 116, number 2, so we can correct the homework together. And I need you please to copy all of the answers on your books. The question is, compare and contrast the life cycles of a papaya tree and a cherry tree. So both are trees that give us fruits with seeds. However, the papaya tree produces fruits all year long, but the cherry tree produces fruits only in the summer. Now please open your books to page 118, number 5. The question is to number the pictures in front of you based on how you think succession happened. We previously said that succession is the predictable change in the organisms that live in an environment. So, of course, the numbering should be as you can see in the slideshow in front of you. First, we have a bare land with water only. Then, some grass will start to grow. Then, we will have some bushes and trees, and finally we will have a huge forest that has lots of trees and plants. We said that adaptation is all of the structures and behaviors that help a living thing stay alive in its environment. Adaptation can be of two types. It can be physical, which means all of the body parts that help the animal stay alive, and behavioral, which means the activities that the animal does in order to stay alive, such as sleeping or eating. One important question that we need to ask ourselves is, why do animals use adaptation? Or why do they need it? Well, they need it for two reasons. The first one is to protect themselves against predators, and the second one is to get the food that they need. Some of the important adaptations that the animals use for protection are camouflage, which means blending in so that the predators will not be able to see the prey, quills, which are like sharp spines, a bad smell, a hard shell, and poison. Some examples of the adaptations that the animals use to get food are sharp claws, sharp teeth, a sharp beak, and a long tongue, for example, like a frog. Now let's look together in the following slides at some examples of animals and their adaptations that help them stay alive in their environments. The first example is the giraffe. If you look at the picture in front of you, you can see that a giraffe has a long neck which enables it to reach the leaves which are on high trees. It also has long legs for the same reason, to be able to reach higher trees. And finally, it has a long tongue which enables the giraffe to rip off the leaves from the trees. Now let's look together at the skunk. The skunk is a type of animal that releases a bad smell to protect itself against predators. If you look on the picture in front of you, you can see that a porcupine has quills, sharp quills, that are there for protection against predators. The animal that we are going to talk about now is a poisonous frog. If you look at this frog, you can see that it has a bright color, and this color helps it alert the predators or tell them that it is poisonous, so no other animals would eat it. And the second adaptation is the poison by itself. So when animals eat this frog, they will get poisoned and die. So this frog has two types of adaptation for protection. The first one is the bright color and the second one is the poison. If we look at the picture in front of us, we can see that an eagle has many adaptations. For example, it has eyes that give it a clear vision in order to detect its prey. It has sharp claws in order to be able to catch its prey. It has a sharp beak to tear the prey, and it has big wings or broad wings in order to be able to fly easily. Finally, the last animal that we are going to talk about is the tiger. So the tiger has sharp teeth that help it tear its prey. It has a striped fur that help it with camouflage so that the prey will not be able to see it. It has sharp claws to grab and hold the prey, and it has long legs that allow it to run very fast. I need you please for next time to prepare as homework page 121 number 1 and page 122 number 2.